The AGT finale lights dimmed, two voices rose, and within seconds, the entire theater fell silent. When Jessica Sanchez and Sirca Marea began singing Golden Hour, something magical happened, something no one was ready for. The America's Got Talent 2025 * finale was already overflowing with anticipation, emotion, and once-in-a-lifetime performances, but nothing could have prepared viewers for the breathtaking moment when * Jessica Sanchez and Sirca Marea * stepped onto the stage together. From the instant the lights softened and the first notes of Golden Hour began to echo through the theater, it was clear this would not be an ordinary duet. There was a stillness in the air, the kind that only appears when something truly special is about to happen. This wasn't just another finale performance, it was a moment destined to be remembered long after the confetti fell. Subscribe now for breaking celebrity news updates. Jessica Sanchez, already known throughout the season for her emotional depth and vocal power, walked onto the stage with a calm confidence that commanded attention. By her side stood Sirca Marea, whose artistry had quietly but steadily captured the hearts of viewers week after week. Individually, they were powerful. Together, they created something almost unreal. There was no flashy introduction, no dramatic build-up, just two artists standing in the glow of the stage lights, ready to let the music speak for itself. Choosing Golden Hour for the AGT finale was a bold and meaningful decision. The song is intimate, reflective, and emotionally rich. It demands vulnerability from its performers and leaves no room for hiding behind theatrics. From the very first lyric, Jessica's voice floated gently through the venue, warm and controlled, carrying a sense of peace that instantly drew the audience in. Sirca Marea followed seamlessly, her tone blending beautifully, adding a delicate contrast that elevated the song into something entirely new. Their voices didn't compete, they complemented each other perfectly, like two colors merging into one stunning sunset. As the performance unfolded, the magic became undeniable. The harmonies were effortless, almost instinctive, as if the two had been singing together for years. Each line felt intentional, each note placed with care. The audience watched in complete silence, visibly moved by the simplicity and honesty of what was happening on stage. There were no distractions, no dances, no special effects, just music, emotion, and connection. In that moment, the AGT finale transformed from a competition into a shared human experience. The judges were visibly captivated. Heidi Klum sat forward in her chair, eyes wide with emotion. Sofia Vergara held her breath, her hand resting over her heart. Howie Mandel nodded slowly, clearly aware that this was one of those rare performances that couldn't be recreated. And Simon Cowell, known for his critical eye and high standards, looked genuinely stunned. He didn't glance away, didn't interrupt, he simply listened, absorbing every second. Midway through the song, something shifted. The harmonies deepened, the emotion intensified, and the performance reached a place that felt almost spiritual. Jessica's voice soared with controlled power, while Sirca Marea grounded the moment with a soft, haunting warmth. It felt like time slowed down. Viewers at home later admitted they forgot they were watching a talent show. They felt like they were witnessing a private moment shared openly with millions. As the final chorus approached, the stage lighting softened into a golden glow, perfectly mirroring the song's message. Jessica and Sirca stood side by side, voices intertwined, delivering the final notes with breathtaking restraint. There was no dramatic belt at the end, no attempt to overpower the song. Instead, they let the emotion linger, allowing the final note to fade gently into silence. And that silence spoke volumes. For a brief moment after the song ended, no one moved. The audience sat frozen, processing what they had just experienced. Then, almost instinctively, the theater erupted into a standing ovation. It wasn't loud at first, it grew, fueled by awe and gratitude. Jessica and Sirca exchanged a quick, emotional glance, clearly aware that they had just shared something rare and meaningful. They didn't celebrate, they simply stood there, absorbing the love pouring in from every corner of the room. Simon Cowell spoke first, his words carefully chosen. He described the performance as pure magic, praising their chemistry, restraint, and emotional intelligence. He emphasized that moments like this are the reason the AGT finale matters, not because of who wins, but because of the memories created along the way. His praise wasn't exaggerated, it was sincere, which made it even more powerful. Within minutes of airing, clips of the performance flooded social media. Fans called it one of the most beautiful duets in AGT history. Comments poured in from viewers who said they cried, smiled, and replayed the performance over and over. Many praised the simplicity, saying it was a refreshing reminder that music doesn't need spectacle to be powerful, it just needs truth. What made Jessica Sanchez and Sirca Marea's performance so unforgettable wasn't just their vocal talent, it was their connection. They didn't perform golden hour as contestants trying to outshine each other. They performed it as storytellers, sharing a moment of calm, beauty, and reflection in the middle of a high-stakes finale. In a season filled with big moments, this one stood out precisely because it was gentle. As the AGT finale 2025 continued, other acts took the stage, each bringing their own energy and excitement. But the tone had shifted. The emotional bar had been set. Viewers couldn't stop talking about the duet, replaying it, sharing it, and debating whether it was the most magical moment of the night. For many, it didn't matter who would ultimately win, the performance had already left its mark. Years from now, when fans look back on America's Got Talent 2025, they may forget the vote counts and rankings. But they will remember the night Jessica Sanchez and Sirca Marea stood under the lights and turned golden hour into something unforgettable. They didn't just sing a song. They created a feeling, one that lingered long after the finale ended. In the end, that is the true power of music. It doesn't need trophies or titles to prove its worth. It simply needs a moment, a connection, and the courage to be real. And on that AGT finale stage, Jessica Sanchez and Sirca Marea delivered all of that, and more, turning a single song into pure magic that will be remembered for years to come. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe Talent Zone Updates YouTube channel for more update news.